So I just got me a new flashlight that I'd show it off. This is a NEBO, and they make a pretty quality flashlight. They've got quite a few, a pretty good assortment. What's unique about this particular flashlight is, by the way, this is the swivel, the NEBO swivel, spelled S-W-Y-V-E-L. But what's unique about this, if you haven't noticed already, is the head swivels and becomes a 90-degree flashlight. And as you can see, it's got a clip, so you could actually wear it like on a shirt pocket, and it would shine, you know, out front of you. Or you can swivel the head back around to where it's just a straight light. And you can see, you know, it's a pretty small flashlight. It's got a few modes, and they're set up nice. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. So when you first turn it on, it'll come on in the last setting that you had it in for at least 8 seconds. Then when you turn it off, it shuts off. Now if you turn it on and then you click it again and again, it'll ramp up and down. See how that's ramping? Then it goes back to off. Now this is, they say 500 lumen in this mode right here. It's also got 1,000 lumen mode, and I'll turn it on. They call that turbo mode, and I'll turn it on here in just a second. One click, it's off. If you, let's see, if you double click, strobe, click once, solid. And like I say, if you leave it on for at least 8 seconds, when you click it the one time, it'll shut off. It doesn't so it doesn't ramp down to each mode every time you want to turn it off. So like right now, if I want to turn it off, it's off. Now if I push and hold it, that's 1,000 lumens. And now the camera's auto adjusting for the auto exposure, so you're not able to get the full effect. I'm going to turn this light off. This 1,000 lumen little flashlight. Everyday carry. Now the 1,000 lumen mode, the turbo mode, after 30 seconds, it'll go back down to just, I think they call it high. It's got low, medium, and high, and then it's got the turbo mode, and then it's got the strobe. Now, yeah, see how it just ramped down? And that's because it'll get too hot. As small a light as this is, pushing 1,000 lumen will overheat the light. So they've got built-in protection to where it drops it down to 500. So again, if I just click it once, oh, and by the way, you see the blue logo lit up? That means that you've got over 25% charge. When this turns red, you've got 25 or under, 25% or under charge. So it's a little indicator to let you know that you're starting to get low on battery. Okay, turn it off. Now I'm going to turn it on. It's going to take a while for the auto exposure to catch up. Hopefully it'll give a good indication of just how bright this light is. Hit it again, ramp down. That's low. Can't remember the hours that it says, but it's on their website. Let me pull the battery out of this thing so that you can so that you'll know what battery it takes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the light on. Let me turn this thing off. Oh, Another nice thing about it that I definitely want to talk about is it does have a magnet, so it'll stick on ferrous metals. So if you wanted to, you know, if you was working on your car, I carry this in my car, by the way, my truck. Make a nice little flashlight for a vehicle. That way, if you have to get out, you can stick it, you know, you can stick it where you need to, and you can swivel that head to give you the light where you need it. So it's a pretty handy feature to have, I think. But this is another nice thing. So the way it charges, like a lot of the NEBOs, just like that. So whenever that's plugged in, if you see that red, that means it's charging. When that turns blue, it's charged. And when you're done, it just unclicks. So if you got a USB port in your vehicle, very nice light to have. It'll stay charged up while it's in your vehicle whenever you need it. Just unclip it, and off you go. So let's take the battery out so you know what size battery it is. And we'll set the camera down just for a second. So it does have a replaceable battery. And what battery this is a 16340. And I don't know if you can see that. It's a 600 milliamp battery, 3.7 volt, 16340. So you could buy a couple extra if you needed to. It's always nice to have a flashlight that the battery will actually come out and be removed, so you can remove it. I don't know if you can see that, but 1K lumen, 1000 lumen in turbo mode. Then, like I say, magnetic base. Pivot the head. Have your light however you need it. And like I say, with the strobe, you can put the strobe on if you was broke down on the side of the road. The strobe will be nice to get someone's attention, to let them know that, you know, you're on the side of the road, so they need to be careful. Very nice light. Just got it when was it? Yesterday, or maybe the day before. So I haven't really had a chance to use it a whole lot. But I've got another NEBO light, which is a 90 degree. It's called a Rebel, and I'll have to do a review on it, because that was the light that I did carry in my vehicle until I got this one. And the only reason that I now carry this is because the head swivels. So if I do click it on somewhere, I can swivel that head where I need it the most and be able to shine the light. You know, if I'm changing a tire, or you know, if it's nighttime and I need to have some light, I can swivel that head the way I need it. You can also, you know, lay it down like that on the ground and have it pointing up, you know, at an angle, you know, to a tire, to lug nuts, underneath the vehicle, whatever you needed. So that's what's nice about it. But I just wanted to talk about this. I think it's going to be a very nice light, and you need to get you one. Anyway, man, I think that's probably about all I've got. Oh, the clip does come off. If you're the type that don't like the clips, and honestly, a lot of lights, I don't like the clips on them. I don't use the clip, so I like to snap them off there, just so it's handier. You know, if you carry it in your pocket, you may not want to have that clip on it. It just takes up a little extra room. Might be a little bit awkward. If you clip it on your shirt pocket or even a belt, You know, you could clip it right there on your belt with the head pointing at the 90-degree angle so that it'll be pointing out in front of you. You know, if you was hiking or walking or whatever. So, you know, the clip does come off if you need it to, if you don't need the clip. So I think that's probably about it. I'll put a link if you want to get one off Amazon. I don't know what LED it is, but it looks to be a pretty nice light. You guys take care.